Yes. Before I forget, let me,
I also just tweeted. Don't forget to retweet.
a certain someone has not been paying attention over the past couple of streams. Yes, I am very sick. I have a stopped up throat, stopped up nose rather, sore throat, all of that fun stuff.
If you'd have stopped up throat, they wouldn't have been able to hear that explanation.
Right, right. But yes, I've been sick since Monday. That would be
Refresh, I guess.
over here. There we are. Alright, sorry folks, gotta tweet all of the things. Move that back over here. Hopefully. There. Alright, that works. Hopefully. And as a result of that, I am going to be able to do the Darkest Dungeon thing. That's about it. Wayne will be doing some Demon Souls later.
Mm-hmm.
And he will unfortunately be doing that all on his lonesome. But to pay off for that, I have created a build that I think is going to be kind of fun to play. We shall see.
Yeah, Ben had a master plan going into this one.
And the basic idea is to just have a lot of fun with the idea of, bouncing around and things like that. And basically have a very mobile group.
Mm-hmm.
I could make her the anti-stun person.
Somebody doesn't already have a Blightstone assigned that needs it. She can use it.
But that has minus 2 dodge.
Well, the Blightstone, not the Blight Charm.
Lightstone.
Somebody probably already has it equipped. They can't.
I bet Dr. Spall has it. Yep. No. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, minus 1 speed. That's fair enough. Yeah, let's go ahead and put the Blightstone there.
And normally I take the stun charm off too, but we don't think we'll have anybody that actually uses stun in your.
Not very largely. Yeah, I'll go put the blight on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You may not be having a blight all the time, but when you do, you want it to go through.
Right. And basically, the idea is to have her lunge and eventually get to Shadow's Fade. Because to those of you who might remember, she has minus 5% damage from range attacks, which doesn't matter for this, because that's minus 9% 90 anyway. It would really hurt for this.
Right.
And since nobody can mark anyway, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I was here, I believe, because I wanted to start out with the point-blank shot.
And then move back.
Instead of... I think it was Grape Shot Blast that I wanted to get rid of.
But that's like your best one, though.
Except that it has a pretty bad damage blocker. I guess I could get rid of Open Vein instead.
Yeah, so if you're in position to use Open Vein, you'll probably be using Point Blank Shot.
Or Duelist Advance, either way. Yep, and that activates for Post, so... And then we are going to top off with Oliver.
This is the taking advantage of the fruits of our work previously, because we have... we've gone through the trouble of removing a bunch of negative quirks on people.
Right.
Like our...
Like Vex has none, and I think the Bounty Hunter also has none.
Yeah, our Grave Robber had the minus melee damage, I think. We got that removed. And then Benny had something, I think the Torn Rotator.
Yeah.
We removed that too.
Yeah.
So you can be better in melee.
So I don't know how well this will actually go, but it should at least be entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep Battlefield Heal, because later on, if I need Inspiring Cry, I can use that.
What's the difference? What does Battlefield Heal do?
It heals more for one person, whereas that heals...
Given you're only talking about a 1 hit point difference, you get Stress Heal, maybe you should use Inspiring Cry instead of...
True.
Yeah. At this point, it's a better move.
Yeah, and I can do it at an 8 point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough.
So you're more flexible with your stratagem.
Ooh, Grandma's making a very colorful and trippy GIF. You'll have to show that somewhere when Wayne's paying attention. Alright, so we go with... we were doing the wheeled one, correct? Yes, because that has deeds.
Hmm. What book are we getting? What's the trinket?
Oh, it's the survival
So
guide.
yeah,
It's not a
so
big deal.
so it's cash.
Right. That was the only other option. But yeah,
Yeah.
since it's medium and this is kind of an experimental group, I kind of wanted to play it safe.
Right. Makes
That
sense.
and we desperately need deeds for absolutely everything.
Right.
It's kind of silly.
Yeah, we want to be able to start upgrading our armor and then our weapons to tier 2 whenever we get there. You probably don't need the third shovel, do you, for a short one?
I thought the wield had a slightly better chance of having this.
Fair enough.
And we can go with 8.
Fair enough.
All right.
Maybe a few extra torches. We don't know the group that does. Well, he can do
He
some
does
light,
light.
yeah.
All right.
Out we go into the Weald. Then I think next time I play, which will be on Tuesday, I think I'll finally take Mog out with Dr. Sprawl maybe, and see what we can do about getting the leeches to cure all those diseases she still got.
These paths once.
Only 2 of them now. We did send her to the treatment ward last time to get the Black Plague cleared up.
Ooh, she managed to dodge it.
Mhm.
Of course, with her dodge, I would certainly expect her to be able to do so.
Interesting.
All right. Uh-oh.
That's a demon.
No.
Or
Maybe. Oh.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Uh,
Now it
Oh,
must
or-
be carried home.
so
yeah, it's probably the paranormia.
Paranormania. That's a fun word to say. Paranormania. Kind of like how you can just add Maniac or that Dash Otaku thing and just do it to anything.
All right, spiders.
Can you squish some bugs? This will be a good test.
Let's see. They are vulnerable to bleed. So let's bleed.
If he bleeds anybody for 2, then
Which he does.
so
that
was
one's dead.
Yep.
Let's see, that would move her forward too. That's not what I want to do.
They're not actually that resistant to blight either.
Right.
Hmm.
Well, a lot of spiders, when they're killed by other spiders, actually take it from. There we go.
So that one's dead. So that's 2 down.
Yep, that is 2 dead.
A death by
Jeez. The DOTs.
And that's dodge 18, sucker. Alright, let's see what point blank shot does. Nice!
another one.
What was the minimum?
9 to 18.
Jeez.
I'm kind of liking where this could go.
I was gonna say stress heal Vex, but
I'm hoping that Vex will go first because he can heal.
yeah. Ben points out point blank shot is super nice. Yeah. All right.
Yay!
Fair enough.
And smite.
Be gone.
Yeah, that's a pretty good first start. Granted, you were basically being Steve's pest control here, but...
Right. Regardless, I think that was a pretty good opening thing.
Yeah. What, you didn't check that corpse?
We've already been here.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Remember? That's what triggered Oliver's thingy.
Ah, okay. I didn't realize you went back.
Yep, I had to. Well, I bet I know what this is.
It's pretty obvious there, yeah.
I should have had the Gravedigger do that.
She just crosses her arms and looks smug up ahead. Oh, that was quick.
Killing spiders is hungry work. Yeah, let's go ahead and light one. Not that it matters as much for this group, because I have enough repositioning things that it doesn't matter, but...
Right, yeah, I'm starting to think that once you maybe get a little bit of a buffer, like getting Vex out of the level 0 blues and everything, taking a team like this in with a low light run to see what kind of new enemies you run into and stuff like that, I think could be cool.
That's right, I think we were supposed to...
Yeah, anti-venom on the spiders. No?
No.
Hmm.
Is it medicinal herbs? Nope. Huh. Weird. Bandages? Ah, there we go.
Ah.
And busts. We need those too. We basically need everything.
Right. Okay. Now to give you an actual test too. Well, then not new enemies, but
Bandages.
Hey, Mog. I'm glad you.
Hey, Mog.
I'm glad to have you here. Well, not new enemies, but I think there was a chance of like a mid boss that would spawn if you were in the shadows. Well, I'm also looking at a team where like half of them are. I think every single one of them is wearing gloves, except the grave robber. He's got those like finger biker gloves. So
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
yeah, zero light of certain enemy spawns. Right. I think you. I have Grandma link to it. I will check that out later. Yo, Mog, I'm glad you're here. I was trying to find you on Steam earlier, but then was like, no, it must be on my Steam profile to play Darkest Dungeon. But yeah, I wanted to let you know I'm done with the Seldora stuff whenever you want to finish recording and do our audio and stuff. Yeah, I know your group takes more stress and you have a higher chance of being surprised at the low light levels.
But that, yeah, that doesn't do damage, but it does stun.
Oh, the regular enemies do more damage as well as stress
Yeah.
damage. Okay.
Yep, it's kind of bad times all around.
Right. So you definitely want a group that is probably a little ahead of the curve.
There we go.
Falls.
Truly amusing.
Yeah, we can mouse over the light level to get the exact rating.
Yep. And might as well do that to get a little more light going on.
Well, for the weekend, sounds good, madam. Yeah, we're going to be. Yeah, Ben and I are going to be pretty much booked this weekend.
Oh, nice. All right, finale.
Not amazing, damn, but a 1 in 3 chance, a 1 in 4 chance to crit, basically. But it didn't come through. Oh well.
Ah, well, so it goes sometimes.
The player gets a higher crit rate. Is what Ben was thinking of. Ven and Ben is a little.
Let's see.
What's that move do?
It does a little bit of damage, but then it also gives me extra damage,
Ah.
accuracy, and everything else.
Sounds good. Yeah, your group is basically not getting touched by these guys.
And of course, I can't actually reach him from that one. Oh,
Continually onslaught. Destroy them all.
there we go. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, the fact that the point-blank shot is literally first rank to first rank does limit its usefulness a bit.
Right.
I mean, you could be hella carpenter on the Sonorous Prophet's pews, with that. This group can't scout for beans, can they?
Right. Which is kind of sad. But,
Truly amusing.
I think it was anti-venom for this? Yeah.
Protects against poisonous sap.
Ooh, deeds. Yes.
So this reminds me of is I don't know how many of you ever played 4th edition D&D, but basically the skill system was so pared down in that game. You really had to kind of be creative with justifying your choice of a skill use in a skill challenge. I feel like this is doing this in reverse, where the DM makes up challenges that you have to justify to make you justify the equipment he wants you to use. Yeah.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah, right, poisonous sap. Okay. Granted, if your campaign is Darkest Dungeon, you're in for the DM being a jerk anyway.
Right.
So.
Now let's start getting that buff going. Okay, this is kind of what I want.
Ooh, Sultan Sanctuary tomorrow. Depending on what time tomorrow, we may be able to catch that. I don't think we have anything too much planned until later on.
Yeah, I've been thinking about watching it myself.
And Ven agrees the Darkest Dungeon always kind of puts him in a Ravenloft or Tomb of Horrors mood. Yeah, Ravenloft, especially the modern, the 3.5 remake, kind of had the whole thing where you go the entire way around the castle. Like you had a wilderness part, and all that. I am a little worried about your damage output. I think if you with this group, then again, you do have a level 0 in there.
Right. Yeah, I can just layer on the food.
Right.
If I do at least 4 points of damage, which is guaranteed, that'll kill that one.
Mog asks, is she still alive in this mansion? Oh dear.
You are alive. I can guarantee you that.
I think the next video I will be putting up will be the one that you basically catch 3 diseases on our first trip through the... what's the one with all the pigs? The Warrens, I think?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, the Hellion Mog is alive, but probably not feeling too great.
Oh, there we go.
Especially since us, the employers aren't willing to shell out on treatment for the rest of her diseases. We're going to send her out into the wilderness with the snuff boxes and leeches.
Right.
Alive but benched for right now.
Yeah.
We did send you into the treatment center for the Black Plague, though.
There we go.
We were compassionate enough for that one.
That cuts on its own.
Okay.
And then points out the health benefits of this job really suck.
That is very true.
If you guys didn't keep running away with the gambling money.
Really stressed or anything. So.
Yeah. And he's the first person to really take damage at all.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, finally got a hit through.
How dare they?
And Ben points out, we shouldn't keep handing out the company credit card. Yeah. Yeah, we sent you to one of those scam artist transcendental meditation places. You never came back. So. Well, I think Ven was gone for 3 weeks. I think it was something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Nag. You'll suffer through your poison and you'll like it. 3 weeks later, stumbled back a fully fledged Scientologist. There's definitely the big problem with...
Well, the big problem I have is that ironically, one of the problems that I'm facing is that in order to get the big damage, I have to have somebody in the front rank, and they keep shuffling around each other.
Right.
So. For now, though, start shuffling people around.
Right.
There we are.
So those of you that have played this, have you ever tried strategies like this? Kind of, tailored your group to a gimmick like
That's
Ben's
right. I
doing,
used up all of my anti-venoms.
like Ben's doing with the movement, the base classes.
We have 4 more units of food. That could be bad.
Yeah, save it for the next hunger event.
Herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Misintent. I don't know about that one.
So there's only 3 more rooms, so I should be okay. Hopefully.
Ben has not. He is way too hidebound. Mog has thought about it, but never seems to have the people in the right level range for it. Well, at this point...
Well, that didn't stop me.
Well, at this point, Mog, isn't like your entire crew at level 6, or about half of them? Or does that not really count because you can't really play...
No, Oliver! Oh, phew.
Well, I think that was a bad thing.
No, that was a good thing, because I imagine that the effigy could have some serious problems. Huh. Plasm.
Oh, hi, Ochre Jelly.
Huh.
So pretty much immune to bleed.
And to blight, and most other things, actually.
Sprawl points out that Having a whole party full of people that have skills that move them tends to result in them not shuffling ideally, which one is about 2 people that move and 2 that work well in most of the positions. Yeah, I can understand
Yeah, that's
that.
kind of where I'm finding it.
Yeah, Mog is recommending to deal with the one in the back first.
Well, I kind of want to see what it can do first. Oh, that's what it does. Okay. Very nice.
Very cool.
Cleansed from our land.
Oh, he didn't get a... Oh, because he has no stress. I was about to say he didn't get a stress reduction. for that.
Seriously? Dot 19 and he still gets creamed like that?
Been too late. Yep. Well, like Ben said, he wanted to see what he can do.
Yeah, pick to the face is something that I need to use more often.
Right.
Okay. Finale.
Sprawl. Oh, you want to see what the slime does, but not the harmless zombie, huh, Ben?
Well, I already know what the zombie does.
Oh, we're referring to the thrall from last time.
That's the thing. Again, if I didn't know what it did, then...
The slow death.
Fair enough.
Unforeseen.
Ooh.
Unforgiving.
blue like strangled dreams.
Oh my gosh.
I've never strangled a dream before, but I like to think that it is indeed blue in color.
Mm. Yeah, that one lone jade on its own. Yeah.
I might get more, but it still wouldn't be worth as much as that sapphire.
Right. You need an entire stack.
Yeah. Stash your looms. More deeds.
I guess it's now that your group is starting to take some health damage, maybe keep the light up to lower your chance of being surprised.
Right.
And the slime has a worse move than that.
Oh, great.
So something to look out for.
Okay, this I know we're supposed to use the medicine on.
I think so, yeah.
Yay! Which gives us a lot of food.
Whoa!
Loot.
I might as well chow down
Low
on
on supplies.
There we go.
Excellent.
Another curio. Aw.
I would heal Benny up a little bit too, just to get him out of the... because you don't actually have a lot of HP.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah, we didn't name the people after ourselves just to have fun with it, but it is also true that since it turns out there is a Chivo for keeping them alive, we might as well at least try to do that.
Right. Yeah, that's fair enough. Let's see.
I feel like the Jester is a chance to crit here.
Right.
Yeah, exactly, Mock. We now know eat to get that HP back. It is kind of interesting how you can make up to...
Oy vey, 7 to 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that lunge does a lot of damage.
Right.
And I'm kind of okay with that.
Oh no, she pulled the Crusader to the front. Maybe do.
Well, that's true. That does get rid of my point-blank shot chance.
Mm.
Oh well.
A chance of getting that guy out right.
Yep.
50-50, in fact. Well, no. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, 50-50.
Alright.
You can kill that one guy super dead, but...
Okay.
Jeez, that's a good skill, yeah. And of course we have 1 left, but at least, no damage out of it.
Oh no, stress.
Yeah, I think I would have done 1 point, but he has that protection, he has that Crusader's pendant or whatever for give him a protection rating, so that it stages that minimum attack down. Come to think of it, it's actually a good argument for having something like that.
That's right, she can't actually hit the third range with that.
Mm.
Oh well.
Yep. Toxin trickery.
Here we are. Well, that wasn't worth it.
Horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Then she gets to move all the way back.
There we go.
Okay. You like having Vex in the rear?
Yeah, because most of his things can go there.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to put him. Yay!
There's a scouting run.
That's right. I wanted to actually have him there.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's where you had been having him.
Obstacle and Curia. So I might as well get those two last things. So I've got shovels, and I might as well use them.
Yep. Okay. And into the shovel or the holy water?
Nah, let's do the shovel.
Yeah.
A handsome reward.
Not bad.
A few more, things to take back to town.
And I don't believe there's anything in here for me.
Right. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Alright, quest complete.
Well, that was easy.
Praise the shovel.
Red soldiers and supplies. Let them arrive unharried.
Yeah, that was 20 gold, and it was definitely worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. Holding anything to sell when we come back is just not really something to keep in the back of your mind. We still got
One portrait. Yay.
We still got about 20 minutes before Demon Souls, so we might as well get stuff set up for.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, not bad.
Loves the light, which means Vex still has no negative quirks.
Yep,
Good place
it's
to
very
be.
true.
All the death I have seen.
Dr. Sprawl is now a known chief. Dr. Sprawl.
I could not look, nor could I look away.
So, wasn't the reason he's still gambling is the high stakes game from last time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we understand why.
I like the alternative there, or how that kind of story unfolds.
Alright. If we still have room for 2 more, but nobody has claimed anyone else, so.
Yeah, Mog, whatever magic you use to get the hitbox.
Yeah, Dr. Sprawl. We believed in you. Let's see, what have we got? Oh, there's the wizened hag.
It's a little too closely at the transcripts. It's like one of my favorite jokes.
With heavy boots.
My favorite jokes of that one is you know what they call the guy who graduated the bottom of his class in med school, right?
Doctor. Ooh. That could actually be useful.
Very nice.
It's long, though.
Mm-hmm. Maybe back to the ruins, too.
Huh.
Yeah, I guess they make the plague doctor more resistant to disease.
Right. Which is one thing he actually doesn't really need all that much.
Yeah. He can't cure him, or she can't cure herself. So.
For all that is good, destroy her. Yeah.
It's probably its boss. Go for the boss.
Go for the boss. Do we have time to outfit for a boss run?
I'm fine with doing the boss now if you want to.
There's an achievement for saying level 0 party to the darkest dungeon. Yeah, it would be really mean, I'm sure.
Do you have to make it through the darkest dungeon, if that's even possible? Because if not, I totally wouldn't mind grabbing a bunch of red shirts and sending them in.
Yeah, we could send Dr. Sprawl in, because that would work pretty well.
Oh, yeah, Mog.
We need to get rid of at least one of these.
About hitbox and magic. That, you got people like... jumping over themselves to sign up for your merry band, and it's like, I did the peace bin, I've been inviting people, and aside from the initial rush at the start, nobody's really cared too much about joining our group.
Crude sachets? Huh. That's right, we don't want to send Dr. Sprawl because he's level 3.
Right. Possible in the sense that every enemy could roll a 1. Kind of like the tool-assisted speedruns of like JRPGs back in the day. Like I saw one of the original Dragon Quest that was like not a single enemy encounter the entire game, except for a couple metal slimes, which got a guaranteed critical hit.
Okay, so the wizened hag. She is probably going to be human and Eldritch, I would think.
Hey Vex, yeah,
hey, Vex.
You missed your initial moment, your first foray out. You'll have to watch that when it goes up on YouTube or something. But yeah, you did good.
Yeah, your Jester was kind of boss.
Mm-hmm. Crazy bleed. That's a very good. And now that he's level 1, we can upgrade his bleed skill. To even more.
Right. Yeah, and we can basically send any of these people back.
Now, we're going to want a team with good longevity because for a long one.
Right.
We're going to want also a lot of food and... So definitely no antiquarian on this
Right,
one.
right.
And this is a level 1 one, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's a level 1 long.
Let's see.
Looks like even though the Jester's any good. Jester seems okay.
Yeah, basically what I've seen is that you want to do some bleed with those 2 moves,
Mhm.
and then he also does a lot of stress relief and things like that.
Right.
Like that. And then he gets some pretty decent damage moves with Finale, Dirk Stab, and Solo.
Mhm.
So he actually is pretty solid. And as you can see, you have dodge 19, which is pretty nice.
Right.
Anyway, let's go ahead and remove the things from people that might be relevant.
Then he's still level 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I get level 3 on that one.
Yeah, I was thinking about sending him because he was pretty boss.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need a healer.
I would also take this time with the cash we got. We didn't get a lot, though, unfortunately. But...
Sorry, Vex. Dr. Sprawl hasn't sent me any leeches yet.
I would definitely see if we can... if we have enough deeds to upgrade the armor, and whichever team we send out to upgrade their armor, because they're going to be taking a lot of hits on a long mission.
We do.
Excellent.
Fan the flames.
Okay. But that's a question. It's like, I don't know who to send.
Okay. So yeah, while we're mulling this over, all of you are free to give us advice. Let's think this through here. Okay, it's a level 1 mission.
Yes.
It's the wield, which means we're dealing with blight, we're dealing with stuff like that.
Right.
Well, somebody who can cure poison, somebody who can cure blight,
Yeah.
and somebody who can inflict bleed.
Bleed seems to be the best option.
Right.
I mean, some things are vulnerable to blight, but it doesn't seem as good as it was in the ruins.
Right. So, let's see, and if Dr. Sprawl is too high level,
Right.
the only other one that can cure blight is...
Let's see.
Can anybody else cure blight?
I thought that somebody could.
If push comes to shove, we can send the Vestal in for curing HP, but
You see, that inflicts bleed.
inflicts something else. Yeah, I don't
I
think
thought
so.
one of our people could. Wasn't the Jester?
I think only the Plague Doctor can. So So who all
Hellions and Gravediggers
can cure their own blight? Okay,
That's right. Yeah, with toxin trickery.
okay. So we could take.
That's only for herself.
If we're going to take Mog along, we're taking the Gravedigger along to cure some diseases. So that could be 2 right there. Tomb Robber or Grave Robber, Hellion.
Myself and then maybe a healer.
Yeah, and then our Vestal.
I'll switch those 2. Then poor Vex is out. And then she's got that. And we can't heal both of them with her snuff box.
I imagine the Vestal might have a party or camp skill that cures disease.
I don't think so, actually. That removes bleeding and blight.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she doesn't have anything like that.
What about Hellion or Highwayman? Might as well check.
Riffle.
That's quite a mouthful. So you debuff all your companions
In exchange
to debuff
for
yourself, but you reduce everybody's stress by quite a bit.
stress damage.
Oh, so everybody gets drunk.
Fair enough, I guess.
That might actually be decent on a long mission. You remove a bunch of stress, and then for easy battles,
Yeah, I don't think any of these people are going to have
a disease, right?
Yeah.
Well, you may count twice on a long mission, right?
That's true.
Of course,
And
people also be catching more diseases in the
Right.
field.
well, not necessarily.
True.
But yeah, we can go ahead and go with the Vestal.
Okay. Then I guess we upgrade everybody and see where we're at from there. Yeah, the other problem is we want to save a lot of money for long.
Right.
You use herbs to remove the camp debuff. Good tip,
Huh.
Sprawl. I guess, yeah, if it applies that as a debuff, then you're good to go.
Alright. That adds +5 dodge and a lot more HP. That's
Nice.
Okay. And Osmond.
May not be as a center. Well, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Everybody, you know.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah. Jeez, that dodge. If I knew armor increased dodge, I may have even considered getting that first.
Yep.
5 dodge, 4 HP. That's good times.
And I guess...
Luckily, we don't need to send anybody to get stress reduction right now, so we can save all that money for upgrades and stuff.
That said, about 8,000 is where I would want to go for a long one, I think.
See if we can upgrade any skills, but those are cheap. And you can upgrade 4 skills for 1,000, or 5 skills for 1,000.
Let's see. Guess we could increase.
Dazzling Light's the one we typically use, right? Because it gives you a stun bonus.
Yeah, but it has the. It would have the same damage, only 10% extra stun chance.
How about the one that heals yourself?
That's what I was thinking.
Same self heal, more accuracy, same damage though.
And only +1
chance to crit.
And
I would just upgrade the stun chance just to make it more likely it'll go through.
okay. Hand of Light.
Probably not gonna run into too much unholy there. I'm gonna guess from the name the hag is going to be human and eldritch, so you may want to keep that in mind.
Okay, and then
A point blank shot. You know, gimme. Oh, same damage, but
right. Yeah, I was actually.
Which point blank shots damage is nuts though. I mean, it's like I don't know why it says 50. Oh, it's not a -60. It's a +60, +50.
Yeah.
So it's yeah. So it actually does half again.
Right. It does increase accuracy and the knockback chance.
Mm-hmm.
If I had more things I did marked, I would grab this. But...
Basically, the skills you plan on using a lot, you want to prioritize them.
Right.
So I get definitely point blank shot and possibly the grape shot. You didn't even use grape shot last time because you were too busy blasting stuff in the face. But you'll be doing that more this time because you won't be up in front as much. Yeah, Sprout points out upgrading skills typically doesn't improve the damage. Because upgrading your weapons improves the damage.
Right. So that increases all of my buffs a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking let's
Let's go for it.
go for it.
Whatever you're thinking of. I mean, 7,000 is probably still enough to outfit us.
Well, the thing is that I haven't actually come to a decision, so...
But upgrade everything you plan on using. It's okay.
Okay, if you're sure. The last thing I want, though, is to run out of cash. So, I'll do that.
Yeah, Sprout points out accuracy is super important, and upgrading it does improve that.
Right. No, Pyrie, we are not trying to...
Yeah, we're going to keep Darkest Dungeon as our pre-show until we beat it to our satisfaction. And then we'll probably do another pre-show. Like, I think the next one we might do is either XCOM or XCOM 2. I've had the idea of, and I think I mentioned this before on stream.
And none of these people can actually mark, right?
Of doing the shot. I think I called it the shot clock. You know, just having a limited amount of time to take turns to make it more interesting than like you're a Beagle Rush. You know, master of everything. What were you asking?
I was asking if any of them can actually mark.
I don't think he does.
I was asking if any of them can.
Of your highwayman skills, no.
Of the 4 people
No,
here.
no, we don't have markers. Sorry. Exactly. Yeah. One thing where you could just do one mission at a time, or 2 when the fans demand, you know, stuff like this.
I think I'm going to go ahead and go with pistol shot anyway.
Okay. Well, of the 2, we got.
No, I'll go with open vein.
If you have to choose, I would say grape shot's probably your best of them.
The only problem is that it only hits in the center 2. And again, I guess that's all right. Because I can do cool.
Exactly. Basically, if you're up front, you're point blank shotting. If you're in row 2, you're probably grape shotting.
Mog.
We may want to. I guess we can't. We probably can't afford to this time. But we may want to revisit her skills next time.
Right. Maybe upgrade this one.
Or Sprawl says, make bad decisions. Do Terror from the Deep. I beat Terror from the Deep, man. On Veteran, it was not good times.
Yeah, I'll do the if it bleeds.
Sounds good.
Her. We did Shadow Fade, and then I think I'll upgrade Pick to the Face.
Oh, Pick to the Face is amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
And he probably doesn't need her Toxic Darts upgraded because she already has the. Now, do we need any? We probably don't have the cash to remove a quirk, so we can let the in-town stuff go for a bit.
So yeah, Toxin Trickery is nice, but
hey, Sway, glad you're here.
Hey, Sway.
Our kids have lost their minds. Yes, we stole the pre-show idea from Mog. I shamelessly admitted.
Hopefully, you don't mind. Let's see. That still puts her a pretty good dodge.
Mm-hmm.
And again, yeah, I want her to have that good
exactly
chance.
Right.
And then she can
exactly then. It's a good idea to rip off, and you know what they say about imitation and flattery.
Okay. Then let's get Mog with that.
Pyre is trying to change his vote via the Harvest Moon-esques to Terraria. Too late. Rune Factory won. I'm doing Rune Factory 3 on Monday.
See, that's -4 dodge. It's still pretty decent, though.
It sounds interesting, though. What kind of game is Terraria? Because that made me think of the. You remember the? This is now, some of you may not. This is like 2001 here, but there was this 3D rendering program called I think it was called like Terra something, and it was like the one people talked about. The one that people joked about Mass Effect. It may not even have been a joke that the Mass Effect guys used to make their random planets in Mass Effect 1.
Yeah, Mog. Everybody seems to love Stardew. It's weird.
Yeah, it's like any given night, 2 or 3 goons are playing Stardew Valley. I don't get it. I took a look at it. I've taken a look at some of them. It just doesn't grab me.
Okay. This is the wrong one, I think. Nope, this is, and it's a medium one.
Oh, it's only medium. Okay.
Yeah. So, I'd only have the chance to get rid of 1 disease.
Right.
I think I may have to replace, on the other hand, that isn't too bad.
Mm.
Plus 3% stress is kind of a pain, but by using these two, I kind of obviated a bit, so she's only at plus 10% stress and normal food consumption.
True. That's true.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, in a way you're kind of canceling that out. And you would definitely want to remove the Vestal's damage debuff thing, I would think.
Although she doesn't really do that much damage.
Yeah, but it's still very severe. Whereas we can mitigate the stuff on Mog.
Fair enough.
So it looks like Mog, you're going to be stuck with your diseases for a while. This is our reward for shamelessly ripping stuff off. We leave your avatar a diseased wreck and taunt her by healing somebody else.
Okay. I think that looks about good.
Let's see.
Well, we could actually get rid of some
torches.
quirks back in the area if we wanted to. We might at least want to get rid of one of Dr. Sprawl's.
Yeah. Let's go remove some quirks.
Yeah. So 3,000 is what we have extra.
Yeah. See, I thought we had a long mission ahead of us, not a medium.
Right. Okay. So should we get rid of known cheat or gambler?
Oh, you have to get rid of one of them, don't we?
Yeah. Because he can't gamble and he can only gamble.
Whichever one's cheaper, I guess. Preferably Gambler because they're the same. Because Gambler is more limiting. So.
Yes,
yes,
Dr. Sprawl.
Mug does, and Mug defending herself points out that Vestal is not going to be our damage dealer. She's going to be our heal bot.
That's what I was thinking.
That's true. We can do. I guess in that case, let's remove the worries on Mog. And Sprawl says that's a bug. Yeah. They should have taken out contradictory quirks.
Well, they didn't this time. I'm willing to bet that what happens is that they did it normally, But if it switches from from another quirk that is valid, then it doesn't check for that.
Ah, yeah, I bet that's what happened because he replaced.
It replaced a Blutomania,
Blutomania, right?
With known cheat.
Mhm.
So I'm willing to bet that's what happened.
I blame the antiquarian and her check string here. I'm calling it now. Running with the collector.
Well, if so, we've established that we're pretty good. That's thinking like a bug hunter. All right, ready?
I think so.
Tempted to. I think